this light right here, I'm trying to change out and put like a flat panel RGB LED light. So yeah, you can see my little, fly catcher and everything. The summer was pretty rough. But let's go back over to the light. It's this thing right here by Legency. I'm supposed to have a video done already, but man, it's been some challenges. I'm trying to hold up the camera a little bit more proper, like level, looking in the viewfinder. But yeah, so try to stick this thing up there and we'll see what it's gonna look like.
Thousand years later.
All right, so it looks kind of tacky in here, but see, I got a little light right here. Okay, so I was able to change this light out after 2 years of having these. I had this for 2 years. I got it in July of 2023, and I was discouraged when trying to put it in. I kept thinking I was gonna mess something up, and then I ended up giving the box to my sister. So there's 6 that come in the box. I kept 2 because I was like, if I ever get the motivation to do it, I need to keep 2, because you can put one in and sync it. You can sync them individually. You don't have to have them all installed. And so I got that one. Installed. And then I decided to remove the fan that used to dangle right here and hit me in the head, and I put the other one in. So I got that light on. The reason it looks well lit in here is because I'm at 12,800 ISO. I'm at f-stop 2.8, and my shutter speed is 1/50. But yeah, and another thing, I repainted the walls gray over here. I haven't gotten it all done yet. I haven't finished, but it's just enough for the video I was going to shoot. And I got my little coffee stand and stuff over there, cups. That's a little wax, a heat wax thing that smell and wax or whatever. But yeah, look at this. I'm showing you a shot of what this area looked like before now. I still need to finish. See this shelf right here? I wanted to put it right above that table and put stuff on it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I still need to fix around this plug, paint this wall, and then paint this right here. But for now, I have that section over painted. I have a little, that amber light here, that sign there. Got my signs up here, my black curtain, and my product review table. And at this angle like this, it's a good shot. Actually, it'll probably be more in like this. Yeah, just like that. So yeah, So there's that. Not a whole lot. You saw the other footage. Um, I did the first video I did was the 16-foot strip light. I actually tried to put it in here. Before I actually tried to put it over here, and then I tried to do a video with it over here, and it just didn't look great. And so then I put it in the room, and now it actually goes around the bottom of my bed. And then I took the lights, they're actually for outside, and mounted them to the wall, and they're not bright enough to be in there. So then I thought about taking them back outside, putting them outside in the yard. They're still in my room, they're just not plugged in anymore. But I did a video for both of those, and I just never got around to the recessed lights, and I finally did it. And I learned something too in the process, is that this light right here, because this house is poorly wired and it's older whatever regulations and stuff. This light, there's 3 separate wires that go to this light, and one comes from the plug down there, the other one comes from the plug over there, and then the other one comes from that plug right there. And there's a whole breaker, a whole separate breaker for this side of the kitchen. So this side of the kitchen has one breaker, and this side of the kitchen has a whole totally different breaker. Because when I flicked the breaker, all these lights went off, everything over here went off, but that side of the kitchen was still on. So anyways, yeah. And then we've just been digging up other bulbs. Like that bulb right there, it's a Wi-Fi bulb. It's an amber bulb. I can change the brightness. And then this bulb right here is a Wi-Fi bulb we got back in 2023. And I can change the color and the brightness and stuff on that. And then we found another one. I did originally put it over here, shine it down or whatever. I put that bulb right there, but I took it back out and put it in the bathroom. And then I put it orange. I put the temperature really low. I put the brightness really low, and so it just stays on in the bathroom. So when you walk in the bathroom, it's not completely dark in there, and it's like a night light for the bathroom. And that bulb we got like 7 years ago. It was in storage, and I was digging through some stuff, and I was like, damn, where did this bulb come from? I was like, I don't remember getting this bulb. And sure enough, I tested it, and it's a Wi-Fi bulb, Wi-Fi RGB bulb. So I was like, cool. Set it to orange, put it in the bathroom. So RGB lights are not out; they're still in. I'm vibing the teal and orange I got going on in here, though. Yeah, that's about all I got. So if you like what you saw, if you enjoyed the video, if you feel like shopping some products, there's some links in the description. We have links for every product. And sorry to Lidency for not doing that third video 2 years ago. I finally got it done, and I can show that these are actually installed and working, and it's fairly easy to do. You just need, just make sure you know which breaker goes to your lights, so that you're not in there shocking yourself. Because at first, when I saw them wires, the way they were wired up, I thought, hey, it's not that big of a deal. I don't have to turn the breaker off. oh gosh. Yep, I need to go turn the breaker off. And so I went to turn the breaker off. Don't try this at home, kids. Do not try to wire something up without turning off your circuit breaker first. So, just because that switch is flipped off doesn't mean that the power's not still going through that wire. So yeah. Anyways, people probably like, you're so stupid. I knew better. I just thought I can do it. And I was like, why did I think I could do it? Anyways, yeah. That's all I got. See you in the next video.